Okay, Medieval Cop 15. Season 2, Episode 5. How long has it been? I stopped counting it a long time ago. The Amber Seal is surprisingly tougher than I thought. This is truly astonishing for me, since the only seals I couldn't break through was that of my older sisters. To be honest, I'm not mad, but incredibly worried instead. Did she get out okay with Eva's soul? Or is she still trapped in the murky ravages of the spirit realm, never to be found again? I would sell my soul to the devil if I could just get even a little information on Amber. Eh? A suicide note is a resignation letter because we're quitting life. There you are. Sorry about that. The portal of truth only works when you speak the truth. Ah! The devil is here! And he's taken the form of that horrifying senior Amber. What a rude way to greet your father, who threw you through a portal to the past when you had barely opened your eyes. Eh? Who? Hope did say I will find you here. We should hurry. What are you even doing here? Who the hell's Hope? Also, who are you? You look like Dregg. He doesn't have interdimensional powers. That's because you can't sense someone properly who's stronger than you. I'll explain after we get out. Go where? Can't you see that I'm sealed here by Amber? It's really hard to... You're talking about this seal? Alright, done. Let's go. How did you... Even my eldest sisters couldn't have broken it that easy. Give your father some credit. Now, let's go. Where are we going? Is this person really my father? Eh? Don't you know? It's your mom's birthday. Mom's birthday? I have a mom too? Of course. Are you surprised? Do you think you fell from the sky? Yes. That's what Ark told us, at least. Well, that makes sense if the portal we threw you girls in manifested into the past up in the sky. Why am I getting the feeling that my parents are horrible people? By the way, why do you look like Hope? Are you ashamed of your true self? Did you inherit that from me? What? No. My body was destroyed and I took refuge in Amber's soul and... Wait, Hope? Is Amber the Hope you speak? Yeah! What? We gave you life, so we can resurrect you too. That's... my body. Are you really my... By the way, what do you think of my present for your mom? Eh? What? What's this? Where am I? Eh? Who? This guy's the first person your mother killed in her current life. I thought he would be a good present. Eh? You stole a soul from heaven? Nah, this one's from hell. I borrowed it from the devil. Great guy. Agreed readily when I mentioned your mother. Wait. Can't you keep me instead? I promise I will haunt your enemies. A clown haunting the post office. Sounds awesome. Let's talk with the devil once again after Ada's party. Oh, thank you. I'll never forget the... Did you say Ada? As in Ada Gray's heart? Yes. No! Let me go! Let me go! I'd rather suffer eternity in hell than face that monster once again. Ah, how heavy. Is your soul fat too? Note to self. Don't piss off Mother. Yeah, get back in my pocket. No! Sorry about that. Let's go. Wait. The spirit realm. It won't allow us to take the soul, even if Lucifer agreed. What? Oh, right. I should notify them too. Eh? Hey, spirit realm. I'm taking a soul to the mortal realm. I hope that's not an issue. No problem. What? Also, I heard some of my daughters are adrift in here. Can you find them and send them back? It's my wife's birthday. That could take a while. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. Alright, let's go. How? You convinced the spirit realm? Father, what kind of amazing entity are you? Also, why have you taken the form of that depressingly senile, hated cop? I've not... What? I haven't changed forms. I am the depressingly senile, hated cop of Rydia, Dregg Morris. Now remember, the Portal of Truth allows us to transfer to other places only when we speak the truth. The only part of your mirror's reflection you can lick is your tongue itself. What the... Death Day. Like this? Yes. Now you're getting the hang of it, so to speak. I appreciate that, instead of just question marks. But it feels so wrong. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Everyone does it. Really? But I have heard that your husband really loves you, Madame Kayla. He does, and I love him too. But he's been so busy lately, and we all have needs, right? I did it. Oh. It's the light sage, really? I did it! I successfully washed these dishes. See, you were worried for nothing. I knew you could do it. It is always nice to have a helping hand around. I wonder what someone who only listened to this conversation would think. It was the least I could do. You allowed me to stay with your family. I'm forever indebted to you. It's the least we could do. Dregg doesn't have many friends, only the ones he made as a child. It's the first time he's brought over someone and introduced them as a friend. Sure. It's probably because he needed an excuse to hide the fact that I'm from another universe. So stay as long as you like. Hopefully the travel permit you lost will be found soon. Yes, thank you. It's more like I have formed attachments to this world and can't leave. Gah! And now I'm being indebted to the people in this universe. I'll never get out of here if this continues. Seems he's a weird person as well. Oh well, Dregg tends to attract all sorts of people. Happy New Year, everyone. May this year be less miserable than the last, because that's the best we can hope for. Wasn't New Year, like, a month ago? Are you that reluctant to accept new beginnings, Dregg? No, it's because New Year is a sham. Some people will just randomly decide there will be a new year when really, nothing has changed. If it is meaningless, then why didn't you not just accept it and move on? Seems like a pointless struggle to me. Life is all about pointless struggles. Things you do now will not even matter after a couple of centuries. I see. I wasn't aware. I'm learning new things from this place. Please don't take what he says to heart. Otherwise, you might find yourself staring at a sunset from a cliff. Make it a sunrise, since you should start the day with a good deed. I have to go now and... Handling crafts and papers. You know, nooses made with ropes are more sturdy than those made of paper. I'm not making a noose. I'm making a card. A get well card? Did you send someone to a hospital? No, a birthday card. Another pointless occasion. Who's the miserable person that is 1 year closer to death? Mom. Who? Mom. It's her birthday today. Who? Father? Are you stuck in a time loop? Should I call Sisters of Time and Space over for consultation? It's Ada's birthday? Wait, you didn't know? Oh, that's right. This is the day Arcana split apart, creating the two Adas. What's the matter, Dregg? Birthdays are just pointless occasions, right? So why are you worried? Quiet in the peanut gallery. If you wish to see me murdered, wait till the end of the show. I doubt Mother even cares about her birthday. Of course she doesn't care about it. She will care about the fact that I forgot about it. Immensely. As a married woman, I kind of agree. And also feel offended. There's no time. What exactly one does on a birthday? Well, there's cake and decorations. I'll do the decorations, but someone needs to buy a cake. Cake? Got it. What else? When it was my birthday, Father gave me the gift of humility as a present. It is what makes me, well, me. Presents, yes. Bad presents, no. How does one even gift humility? According to a birthday party I visited, everyone the person knew was present, and they all grieved together. Grieved? Ah, wait, that was a funeral. It's all the same, except the grieving part. It was a party instead. Everyone that's friends with Ada? That is a short list, which means it's obviously my job. First invitation. Hope. Will you help me with the decorations? Of course. However Ada is now, she's still a divine. A birthday party is... Does anybody know where I can find Amber? She's been going to a protest for the last couple of days. Maybe she's there today too? Protest? I wasn't aware she was sent to control one. Is Polly in charge of the team she's in? She's taking part in the protest. What? No, I think she's their leader. A leader? What the hell kind of protest is she leading? From what I gathered, she's leading a protest. She's leading a protest at a post office branch. No more post offices. No more post offices. No more post offices. Gah, I can't believe there are this many protesters. Do people really want this? People are like sheep. All they need is one loudmouthed asshole, and they'll put all their trust in them. So what you're saying is that we need wolves. Let's go to the nearest zoo. I meant we should look for the loudmouthed asshole who started this whole thing and force them to pull everyone back. The only thing being pulled will be your hair by your own hands due to the frustration of helplessness in my presence. Because there's nothing you can say that will deter me today. Officer Amber, you? You're leading this protest? Oh god, does Dregg know? He doesn't need to know. If you tell him anything, I'll reveal all your secrets to everyone too. Gah. And that's what we get for trusting this quiet, sweet child. Don't forget about me, the Shogun Chicken. No pets allowed inside the post office. I'm not a pet. I was a human cursed by a god and turned into a chicken. I can't understand you, Mr. Shogun. It's okay. I am here for support anyway. Point me to your enemies you want pecked. Sure, I'll be counting on you when things get dicey. But for now, what do we want, people? No more post offices. Can you feel their energy? I've gathered people with a similar mindset to mine. That shouldn't have been hard. We have a ton of useless idiots in our country. True. After all, this is the country that made it a law for trees to grow. Regardless, we're all here. Bring out the people in charge. We have only one demand for them. No more post offices. Atta girl. No more post offices. Yeah, Officer Dregg, who told you I was here? Hush, my child. There's not much needed to say anymore. You've made your old man very proud today. What? You see that, people? Even if I fall one day, there are others who will continue to fight against evil. Dregg. Wait, hold on. Let him speak. Look at this crowd. I never knew so many people hated the post office. So far, it was just me and Gavin. Gavin? You mean that deaf-mute blind who really can't perceive anything? But now, my daughter has made me proud. I finally have someone who can carry on my legacy of hating the post office. My favorite daughter. You have made your father very proud today, and... She's protesting to save the post office, idiot. Eh? This branch is shutting down today. She's here to stop the shutdown. Burr? It's true. I'm here to save this post office. Wait. But then, these people. No! More post offices! Grammar is important. They want more post offices. Oh god, my sides. How could you? Ow, 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 ow. It hurts. Help. Officer down. Why, Hope? Why have you diverged from the family path? Where did I go wrong in my teachings? Ow, ow, ow. It's necessary. This branch is the only one in Rydia that imports chickens from Uncle Wench's for the last 3 years. Chicken? Food? You betrayed your father and stabbed him in the heart for some wings? Not just any chicken. The chickens from Uncle Wench's farms are the best. They're also moderately cheap. This is chaotically stupid. Wait, then why is this chicken with you? Shouldn't you be stopping her instead? Chickens from Wench's poultry are bigger, hence they make for good soldiers. It is a gold mine for my army. Really? Are you adverse to the fact that we eat your kind? We live in a kill or be killed world. I have no time to cry over every weak chicken who would not fight back. Besides, the chickens have mostly evened the scales by eating humans as well. Don't worry, they were all bona fide criminals. And with that, this conversation has taken a new and disturbing turn. My fellow foodies, we cannot allow this branch to shut down. We love Wench's chickens that much. Wench's chickens. Wench's chickens. This is a nightmare within a nightmare. Post office that's shutting down is being protested by this many people. Come on, kid. You know why this branch is shutting down, right? Yeah? Wait. Why is this one shutting down? Is it because the king has finally realized the evil that surrounds this place? Not many deliveries are made through it, and the cost of maintenance is high, which is giving losses. It's simply for economic reasons. This branch is hemorrhaging money, hence management decided to close it down. Eh? This branch is making a loss for the entire post office? Yeah, right. Do you think I'm a fool? The area around this place is bought out by a wealthy builder. Eh? What are you talking about? I found that there are plans to build a giant resort in this area, and the post office is the only land which is not bought. Eh? Really? I wasn't aware. So you see, the post office is not shutting this branch because of money problems, but because it's being paid a huge sum for... We have no such deal. Eh? Who? This branch is shutting down for the reasons already mentioned. Isn't that right, Deputy Postmaster? Oh? What's this? I know several people in this room. Carrie? Deputy Postmaster Carrie? You know these protesters? Yep, that's Amber, a friend. And the other guy is my half-brother, Dregg Morris. What? That's Dregg Morris? I exist to make everyone's life unpleasant. I have special offers for postmen. Would you like to know more? You are the Dregg Morris! The one and only, I hope. Who are you, anyway? Brother Dregg, meet Chaddington, the finance officer of the Post Office Central Branch. We call him Chad. So you are the one responsible. Yes, I am. I'm glad I was able to make you suffer. But for memory's sake, which destructive actions are you angry about? You are the reason why Postmaster Diana Knight is so hot. What? You see, I'm attracted to women who have abandoned their children. It's a very particular point I like. The hell are you talking about? What's wrong with you? Creep alert! Creep alert! I forgot to mention, Chad is also crazy in love with my mother, Postmaster Diane Knight. Eh? I can see it now. Goddess Diane, her emotions changing when she abandoned you at your father's doorstep. I must thank you, Dregg, for being born. Without you, Goddess Diana Knight would not be the person who she is today. Goddess? Diane? This guy has gone beyond the realms of love and jumped straight into fanaticism. She's so spectacular. Too bad my fiancé of 7 years, who is also the sole child of a duke, couldn't understand this fact. Carrie?
He's weird, but he's not caused any trouble, so Mom has allowed him to continue working.
And that is more than enough for me. I'll protect the goddess as her guardian, even if she doesn't acknowledge me. People like you are the reason why restraining orders were invented. You are also weird, though. Shut up, talking chicken. But that's that. I'm not changing my mind to shut down this post office because you guys are acquainted with my goddess. Hey, I resent that. Why would I want this branch to keep going? Shut it down already. Oh, my mistake. I thought keeping this branch open was part of your bigger plan to bankrupt the post office. Eh? This branch is taking that much of a toll on your finances? Very much so. If we don't shut this branch now, the entire post office could be bankrupt within a year or so. That's some interesting info.
Quit lying. I know you're planning on selling the land to that wealthy builder.
Section 43, paragraph 4, line 7 of the government-owned land charter laws.
Eh?
Land owned by a government business can only be rented or sold to other government businesses.
What?
Thank you, Officer Polly. It means that only another government business can be erected on this land. We're not selling the land to any private company, unless we want a lawsuit that could swallow us whole.
Gah!
As a matter of fact, I've already discussed with the Doctors Association to open a government hospital in this building.
Really?
Yes. As a matter of fact, we've even begun the process. We even have some signed documents as proof.
Really?
So, Miss Amber, will you still stop the closing of the post office when in its place a free hospital will be opened? Yes, we will.
Eh?
No. More post offices. Come on, everyone.
Dregg has lost his mind. Quick, someone call the hospital. Priest, and probably an exorcist.
You, what are you planning? Don't you want free health care? If the post office is shutting down because of a lack of people, then how will a hospital thrive without patients?
Gah.
You just want this branch to remain open so you can bankrupt the post office within a year, right? Don't just reveal my master plan like that. It makes me look bad. You bastard!
Oh, phew. Thank God. I was already making excuses to not attend your funeral.
Miss Amber.
Shh. Let's see where this goes. We've gained an unexpected ally. For all the wrong reasons.
So prepare yourself. I'm going to do what has never been done before by me. I'm going to help this post branch. By praising it to make you change your mind.
No way!
Fine. You can try. Officers Polly and Tira, help me defeat him. Amber, Chicken, hold them off so I can make this asshole realize how great this post office is.
Leave Officer Tira in my hands. Bring it, Junior. Let's see how much you've grown.
My beak thirsts for the blood of this parrot. Why is my opponent a chicken? You will destroy the post office by saving this post branch by praising the post office. That's the plan. Although I must admit, I'm not prepared for this even more than any test I've given in my life. Dregg praising the post office. This will go down in legends.
This moment is more important to me than every wedding proposal I will ever receive. Which is soon, I hope. I really don't care about it, but if feigning interest in this helps me get tasty food, then even I'm excited. Isn't that right, people? Alright, everyone. Ground rules. Each side has 3 people.
Eh? You are the judge?
Of course. I'm a postman and Dregg's half-sister. I'm the perfect candidate that can be unbiased.
Works for me.
Now then, continuing from before. Make your opponent submit to you. The first team's members to admit defeat will lose. Agreed?
Agreed. Agreed. Agreed! Now let the bloodbath begin. The first one who strikes wins.
Eh?
Yeah! One down. The parrot was too easy. He won't even make a decent snack to my people. What the? Don't use violence. Rule breaker! Rule breaker! There weren't rules.
Oh my, but there was never a rule that we couldn't use violence, right? I thought there was supposed to be a debate with questions and answers and stuff.
Violence was the question. The answer is yes.
Are you too sure you aren't related? You guys are too much in sync.
Ugh.
I guess we could allow it. Officer Polly is out. Also, someone should notify the hospital.
You heard it, right? Polly is out. You lost a player already. I never knew the post office sucked so much.
You idiot. You just admitted that the post office sucks. Weren't you going to praise us?
Oops.
Point 1 to Chad's team.
Damn it.
Hey, what the hell? Concentrate, you drunk asshole.
Sorry, I'm new to this. I've never complimented the post office before.
Screw this. Shogun, attack. I want to see blood.
Prepare yourself, woman. I'm looking for you. I believe in gender equality. Claw attack.
Oh my. How cute. You think you can defeat me?
Such strength.
Tira's explosive punch.
Yeah. Alright. After deep deliberation, we've decided to accept the no violence clause.
What? No way. I refuse to accept your... You were the one who proposed it, and Dregg has already accepted it. No backsies, Judge. Sorry, Chad. You took the offer off the table too late. You know what? Fine. This battle was was going to be of wits anyway. Brawling is not going to get my point across. Screw that. I'm having too much fun. Prepare yourself, rookie. Damn it. Looks like I'll have to use my special move as well.
What the? Hey, don't try to physically fight, Tira. You cannot match her strength born from loneliness.
Don't underestimate the strength of a person fighting for their favorite snack. I won't lose to you, loveless hag. How dare ya, you garbage chute of food? Bring it on. Amber's angelic slap. Tira's explosive punch. Incredible. A double knockout. Team Dregg and Chad both have only one member left. Dregg and Chad.
What the hell's going on in the police station? How are all these people cops? You all are crazy. For once, I agree with you. We should have battled each other from the start.
Alright, now that the pre-match show is finished, let's start with the actual debate. As for topic, how about debating whether I, the Great Carrie, is beautiful or cute?
Denied. You're neither beautiful nor cute for me since you never abandoned a child. The only thing I find beautiful is death. If I call another woman cute, Adam might allow me to meet the beautiful death.
Fine. And talk about why this branch should be shut down or not.
My point is simple. This branch is losing money and has no substantial customers. Closing it will save us from budget cuts.
So keeping this branch open will bring losses to the post office. Dregg, your counterpoint.
Doesn't a government office exist for the citizens? A government office like the post office or police stations are created for the people. Their needs should be given priority.
That's true. Chad, how many people use this post branch?
Excluding the wench's poultry, about 100 people per month. But our other branches get over 1,000. So what? Are these 100 people not important? Are these people not citizens? Aren't these 100 people citizens of Rydia? Do they not deserve the service they pay taxes for? Ugh. Where will they go if not this post office? They'll go to the nearest post office, which is about 15 minutes to the west. Wait, what?
Really? That's not too far.
That's why this branch is unnecessary. The only thing the other branch can't do is send out letters or deliveries. which means the deliveries will be done by other nearby branches, which is only inconvenient for the post office itself.
A little more legwork by our own employees will save a lot of budget. Chad, you make a very strong point.
Now hold on a second. Aren't you guys forgetting about someone? Surely you haven't forgotten about these foodies, right? The kid and her fellow foodies would not have made such a scene unless you were stopping Wench's deliveries, right? Wench's had a deliveries deal with this branch that was too cheap. I later learned that the branch manager took a bribe for this deal. That asshole is now paying the price by working in the basement sorting letters. Prison would be a better alternative for him. So, you're going to punish the foodies too? What crime did they commit? Not to mention that this business deal was also advantageous to the country. Seeing as how there are lots of customers for Wenches, this is obviously boosting the economy via import and export taxes.
Yes, any businesses outside of Rydia need to pay taxes in order to sell their products in this country.
So, are you going to not only make an economic loss for this country, but also agitate the citizens? What if they revolt? For some chicken? Possibly. My point is the post office is being unfair and needs to reconsider its plans on closing down this post office.
These are some very valid points.
Gah, this is bad. Those are valid points indeed, but the reality is that this branch will harshly affect us in the future. Check and mate. Doesn't this guy hate the post office to his very soul? Maybe I could use it to reverse the flow. You know what? You make some excellent points.
What are you talking about?
You see, the post office has problems. Problems? You see, the post office is what one would say completely and utterly useless. What's your game? Nothing. I'm just saying that the post office is a garbage organization. That is shutting down this branch, right? Post office is garbage? Divine punishment! I'm being punished for saying such an earth-shattering lie! What's the matter, Dregg? Having a hard time denying your beliefs? So that's his plan. If I'm being honest, I'll lose this debate, but if I lie, I might die in this debate. Seems I'll lose health regardless. I need to select the proper response and make sure not to lose all my health by being honest. I commend your bravery, but this is as far as you go. So Dregg, you think the post office is not garbage? You truly believe that we have the ability to stay afloat with this branch operating? Who knew going against your own beliefs hurt this much? I must endure, for my goal's sake. You can definitely stay afloat, as if one branch running badly could bankrupt the entire a big organization like the post office will surely not die from one financial strait. Oh, it absolutely can. That's how bad this branch is running. Sounds like you have a personal issue. You just need to hire a better manager to fix this branch. You know what? That's a good idea. But a good manager costs money, for which the higher-ups won't agree for this failing branch. Sounds like you need someone to promote internal. Dang it. A volunteer? That's a great idea. I know. How about you? Will you do it, Dregg? I'll immediately cancel my plans to shut down this branch if you accept. You want me to work at the post office? Yes, if you accept. Not only will I keep this branch open, I will also increase deliveries from Wench's chickens.
Yes, we won. Dregg will definitely accept it.
We're all waiting, Dregg. I accept. What's that, Dregg? You didn't finish the sentence. I accept. Ah! You see that, people? He's all words. Can't even accept a simple request for your sakes.
What are you waiting for, Dregg? Please accept.
I accept. Ah!
Dregg.
Ha! You see that? He doesn't care about you. He just hates the post office. Gah. He's just using you to destroy us. If he truly believed anything he said, he would have accepted the job. Ah, damn it. I'll give you one last chance, Dregg. Accept this job now. Otherwise, the offer is off the table. Forever.
Dregg.
Eh? Where am I?
You're in my domain.
Eh? Who?
It is I, your guardian, your inner voice, your friend and ally. Look upon my visage, and salivate.
Salivate? The tomato god!
Yes, my child, it is I, tomato god, the fruit among vegetables, yet still part of the salad.
Just like I am. For what purpose have you summoned me, your deliciousness?
My child, just like you don't make a smoothie out of me despite me being a fruit, sweet words towards the post office don't suit you.
I am aware.
You denied the truth, the facts which have carved deeply in your heart. I thought you knew better.
I know. I got divine punishment for it.
No, Dregg. There was no divine punishment.
Eh?
You were punishing yourself for breaking your own beliefs.
I see. But then, what should I do?
What do you mean?
I can't defeat the post office without complimenting them, knowing well that they suck.
Are you sure? That is the only way.
Eh?
You have abandoned your ego and embraced the truth. However, not everyone can do so, especially those with pride.
What are you talking about?
Your opponent takes pride in the post office. Shutting this branch down hurts his pride. He doesn't want to shut it down, but has to.
I get it. Instead of buttering him up, I should challenge his beliefs to the point where his pride takes over his reality.
Yes, you finally understand. Don't give up what you believe in to progress in life. Embrace it, and use it to cut through your problems.
Thank you, Tomato God.
Go now, and remember, as long as you accept the truth, every path can be walked through and every destination can be reached.
I will.
Go forth, and be part of a salad, even though you are a fruit.
Dregg. I accept.
Eh?
I accept that I had my own intentions for taking your side.
What? He really was taking advantage of us.
I guess you are truly suicidal, as they say, since you're digging your own grave. However, is that really a bad thing?
Eh?
Shouldn't matter what our views are, as long as we have the same goal. Our goals are the same, albeit for different reasons. As long as we reach that goal, it shouldn't matter, right?
Hell yeah, go screw them up.
Gah. You may have gotten the crowd on your side again, but you have revealed your true intentions to Carrie in the process. I never hid my intentions. Besides, she knows what I'm about.
Of course I know. It's this whole thing. I just thought it would be good to hear both the loyal and hater side to get a realistic answer.
Damn it. See? Besides, I'm not going to convince her to keep this branch open. You are. Eh? What? You used my hatred of the post office to defeat me, right? I'll do the same as well. Except I will use your love for the post office to make you keep this branch open.
What?
You're right about how this branch needs to shut down because of the actions of this one person, the manager. I still can't believe only one stupid manager managed to shut down a branch. Something that even I haven't done yet. I agree. Which is why I punished him by making him sort letters and I mean, if that's all it takes to bring the post office down, then the postmen are really incompetent. Isn't that right? What? How dare you? Don't insult the whole stock due to one rotten fruit. What? It's the truth. I mean, like, what? The Wenchins deal? How long has it been going on again? 3 years, right? And no one bothered to look into the contract or the losses till the last catastrophic moment? Yes, that's because the manager had taken a bribe from Wenchins and was forging the records. There are a lot of things a person can pretend about, but this is not one of them. You can't pretend to have money. Surely you may have noticed it when your treasury had less than it did in the records, right?
That's... We did find discrepancies in the treasury and the records 3 years ago. We only found its source last month.
That's right. The manager had cleverly concealed himself. If it was not for the... First, decide whether the manager is clever or stupid. You said both throughout the debate. You're giving mixed messages here. Yeah, I called him stupid because he did not realize the long-term effects of this treachery on the post office. Ah, see? You admitted it. The post office is too stupid for its own good. It took one idiot to bring you to your knees. Hey, how dare you? We're not on our knees. Really? Aren't you here to shut down this branch? Sounds like you're on your knees to me. One branch shutting down does not mean we're defeated. It's called a strategic retreat. Dress it up however you like. I can still see the dirt on your knees. You? Good. He's riled up. Now for the finisher. Besides, there's one person you've not thought about at all. Who? Whoops. Didn't even read that.
Ah, friggin' hell.
What night? Surely you haven't forgotten about my mother, Diane Knight, right? Oh, okay.
My goddess. What are you talking about?
Someone has to take responsibility for this whole fiasco, right? I mean, a branch needs to be shut down.
What? My goddess needs to take responsibility? What was the manager who...
In an organization, any big screw-ups like this one will need to be answered by the higher-ups.
That's...
Who knows? Maybe she even has to resign for account of...
Cancelled! This branch is shut down. Has been cancelled. What? I will not shut down this branch. Even involving God in this debate will not change my mind now.
Mission accomplished. Thank you, Tomato God. I must remember to sacrifice potatoes later to you.
Are you sure? Once I sign these documents, there's no going back.
Yes, Goddess Diane cannot be harmed. We'll not close down this post office.
Yes, we won! But how? I sort of blacked out for a moment there. Does Grandma Knight have to do with it?
We won, but I lost. That woman is terrifying. I should recruit her as a trainer.
Get this crazy chicken off me already! Did you win, though? Seems this branch is going to close within a year regardless.
Really? But you've given your word now, so it's too bad. I guess I could live for another year to see you guys fall.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Can't the police station transfer their imports of supplies to this branch?
What?
You will?
What? No, we can't. Shut up. Don't ruin this for me.
I mean, I've seen their supplies are so much that several post offices need to make separate deliveries to cope. Since this branch literally doesn't have enough to do, they can deliver everything at once. What do you think, Polly?
Fine. As long as you get this bird off me. It's pooping on me. I should be ashamed, but it feels so right. No, we can't. This place is too far. Our budget can't handle the extra costs.
What do you think, Chad? You're our finance officer.
We will not give additional charges. I promise on my honor. We can cover that much of a loss.
Deal.
No!
Officer Dregg?
Let him be, child. He has suffered defeat in victory. Nothing can be more shameful than that.
I see. I guess he feels now as I felt when I had a stomachache due to overeating. I ate till I couldn't anymore.
Yes.
Now that I think of it, why were you looking for me?
Ada's birthday. I almost forgot.
Eek!
Hope, it's your mom's birthday. It's Ada's birthday.
She's not my mom and you're not my dad. I thought we were past that already.
No time for family drama. I still have your sisters to invite. There'll be cake.
I'll be there then.
You be there too. It's not a party for Ada until a chicken who eats human flesh is among the invitees. I'll bring a present as thanks for inviting me. Gah. Also need to find a way to bring the other daughters to the party. But how? The tomato god. Truth will open the doors to any path.
Eh? What are you babbling about? Did you have a stroke? Are you finally dying?
Tomato god, the messiah of vegetables. Grant me a door to go through dimensions. I'm going to sacrifice potatoes for you.
Eh? Tomato? Messiah of vegetables? But isn't tomato a fruit?
Is this the place? Yeah, this is it. Let's go. Fact. There's no reason for the alphabet to be in the order it is. Phew. Can't believe I'm using the gate to travel back in time to get a cake. Yo ho ho! It feels good to be back among the living, if it's for a short time. Don't get used to it. Now, where's the cake? Oh, there. I see it. That's the cake? I must admit, it does look great. Did you say it was a new recipe? Oh yeah, the guy who created it is my torture buddy. We get tortured together, so we're like best friends. Whatever, let's hurry up. We're almost done with the birthday preparations. Ada could be getting home any minute. Huh? Aren't we in the past? Can't we travel back anytime we want? The present time keeps moving forward. When we decide to go back to our time, it will take us to the current present time. Sounds complicated and confusing. It's time travel. What'd you expect? Did you think it would be easier than riding a unicycle? I don't know how to ride one either. What? Aren't you a clown? Not a good one. Whatever. Let's just take the cake and leave before someone spots us. Oh man, look at the back of his head. That hit must have been really brutal. Eh? I mean, seriously, how unlucky can one be, right? You sure none of you were here during the murder? Of course not. I closed the restaurant at night like usual after everyone had gone. So how do you explain your head chef, Spiegel, lying on the floor here with his head smashed in?
That's... The head chef sometimes comes at night to try new recipes. You didn't have an extra key on him.
What the hell? The chef who created this cake was killed? Well, duh. How else would I have met him? Right. Makes sense. Let's take the cake and leave. We're already breaking many time laws by taking it from the past. Hope this cake isn't evidence. Let's go. Avenge me. Eh? The door's gone. What gives? Why had the door disappeared? Damn. It's the door of truth, after all. What? What do you mean by that? Didn't you hear the ghostly wail? Avenge me. Eh? Yeah, I did. Sounded awfully similar to that dead chef who's my torture buddy. As I thought. He wants us to find his killer. He wants the truth of his death. Eh? So we can't leave unless we find out who killed him. And why? Yes. The door of truth will only allow us access via fact. It can now be opened only by finding the killer. Or we could simply stay in the past till the current Dregg uses the gate and we can simply take its place. I get to stay longer. Nope. We have to go back. And that too before this timeline's Dregg uses the gate. Otherwise the timeline will collapse. No way! What's that noise? Eh? What the? You were Dregg? Damn. Oops. Was that too loud? Eh? Ada's birthday? It's next week? Yes. Since you both mean so much to Ada, I thought it would be nice to invite you two. Nice cover story. What's mine? Your cover story is that you're a ghost and no one can still hear you if you choose to. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that. You personally came to invite us? A letter would have sufficed. I'm blacklisted by every post office of the world for eternity. What? What'd you do for them for this punishment? Let's just say hell has banned a few torture techniques I invented to harass the post office. How'd you get in the kitchen without us noticing? I thought we sweeped the place.
Ah, the back door. You must have entered through there. We usually use it to bring in supplies.
Yes, I came in through the back door, thinking it was the front. No wonder I have many kids. Thank you,
The name's Jimmy. I'm the busboy and your friend.
Please have some standards and make better friends than me. I'm David, the owner of this establishment, the Hungry Horse Restaurant. I hope your food is better than your naming skills.
Haha, very funny, sir. This waiter Gorin is very amused to have you here.
You're a kiss-ass, aren't you?
I'm a waiter whose main income is from tips. Being a kiss-ass keeps me alive and fed.
Point taken. Sheesh, you know, since Ada's been gone to Rydia for the last few months, crime has increased by a lot. When the cat leaves, the rats come out to play, huh? It's not something we can't handle, but there's too much work now and it leaves everyone exhausted. I haven't seen my family in over a week. We've become too dependent on Ada and ended up being incompetent. Seems I'll need to retrain my cops. To think they'd become so lazy with Ada around. Either way, you guys are currently overworked, right? So how about I help you out in solving this case?
Yeah,
you will? Sure, she's not here due to me, right? I guess I can take some responsibility for it and help out a bit.
Yeah, good one. Nice plan to become part of the investigation.
That would actually help out a lot. I heard some good things about you as a cop. Solving cases is the only good thing you'll hear about me. Ever. Boss, please let him lead the investigation. Otherwise your daughter will think her husband is dead. Eh? Who's Anderson's daughter's husband? How's he related? It's me, asshole. I'm her husband. Fine, I will allow it. But no arrests. None until you have proper proof and reason. Sure, I'll need the case file and permission to question the witnesses if necessary. Sure. I'll leave a few guards behind for security. We'll be back soon after refreshing ourselves. Just don't go overboard, okay? Is there alcohol served in this place? Sorry, no. No promises. Okay, now to actually start the game.
Hi there, I'm Jiminy. Can I make a request to move the dead body? I can't smile like usual in his presence.
Not until our investigation is complete. Also, just because the body is moved, that'll not resolve the issue for you.
What insight? Are you also a student of the Institute of Business Studies?
No, I've just lived that long enough to know this much. You're a student?
Yes, the job is temporary to pay off my student loan. After I graduate, I'll get a respectable job in an office.
A job right after graduation? I know this is rich coming from me. But are you drunk?
Eh?
I wish Ada was here right now. She likes seeing hopeful people get sucker punched by reality of the world.
What are you talking about? The Institute promised us good jobs after we graduate. I'll be fine.
If it were that easy, then the world would have been a better place. You'll be nothing more than a white-collared slave.
But they give student loans for it, right? Why would they spend so much money if they know we won't earn enough to pay back?
Student loans are the collars around your neck. They put you in debt so you'll have no choice but to do the degrading jobs to pay it back. Besides, do educational institutes really need that much money? Have you actually looked into it?
Then what do they do with all that money?
They pocket half and return half to the bank as investments or some other bullshit. So basically, the banks get half their money back, and the bank also gets the full amount back from you with interest over the years.
Nonsense. There's no way the people who are responsible for our educations and future would stoop so low.
I feel bad for you. The punch is coming, and you're also running right at it. The blow is going to be brutal. This dead person is definitely dead. You're not socially adept, are you? I'm in love with Ada. What do you think? True. By the way, this guy looks like his head was bashed in. He was attacked from behind. which means it was an ambush. It was a surprise attack. Looks like your torture buddy was bashed to death. As an expert on bashing heads myself, I must say that the wound on the back of the head was not enough to kill him. Really? Yes, it should have just knocked him unconscious at most. But then, where did all this blood come from? Let me check. Oh, there's one more wound on the front of the head, but where did it come from? Front of the head? Then it means... Over here, there's a small damage on this table's corner. What? Oh, you're right. So the front of his head was struck on this table's corner. I'm not sure. That's a weird spot to bash someone's head in. Could it be the front wound was... This is a case of manslaughter? Culprit's intentions was never to kill him. He just wanted to knock him out. So the frontal wound on his head? The hit made the chef stumble forward where he fell on the table's corner and got fatally injured, which caused his death. Ah, that makes sense. It's called manslaughter, right? An unintentional murder. Yes, this is a huge breakthrough. Since the culprit's intention was not murder, it changes the whole dynamic of the case. I rechecked the dead body. Food. Okay, nothing. Check the kitchen. Locked. I need a key to open it. It feels so refreshing just hanging around doing nothing. This is a nice break from hell. You sound like a corporate slave on vacation. Corporate slave? No. Hell's not that bad. That's quite disturbing. So how long are you going to be in hell? Another 100 hell years, I think. After that, I'll be reincarnated as a cockroach, I think. Reincarnate? You'll be born again? Oh yes. After we pay for our sins, we reincarnate. But in difficult conditions, like bugs or beggars. Even good souls who have gone to heaven reincarnate after enjoying for doing good deeds, but I reincarnate into a better life. Who knows? Maybe my lavish and grotesque life was thanks to my past deeds. Too bad you ruined it by slaughtering hundreds. I guess the lesson here is that you don't lose your way just because life got better, right? Oh, that's right. Wait a second. What happens to those whose good and bad deeds balance out at death? Freedom. Freedom? From what? Freedom. From the cycle of life and death. They reach a plane that's beyond life and death. What's beyond life and death? That is, something only those who have ascended to that plane knows. Ascended, huh? I should collect more clues before discussing theories with the clown. Man, I still can't believe the chef's dead. Were you too close? No, but me, chef, and the waiter were in sync when it came to work thanks to the tough training he gave us. Training? Like a drill sergeant? Yeah, he trained and disciplined us like soldiers, and it helped us become more efficient in our work. Thanks to the training, we worked faster and smoother, and it also helped me concentrate on my studies. Was he in the army or something before? Not sure. He never spoke to me about his past. You're better off asking someone else about it. I might just do that. Good day, Mr. David, although it may not be as such for you. Of course, it's not a good day. My restaurant was broken into and my chef is dead. You look more broken about the chef's death than normal for an employee. Is he a relative? No, he was just a damn good chef who worked for a reasonable salary. Placing God might be easier than him. A good employee is hard to find. No, not at all. A good employee can be found anywhere, but they demand huge salaries. Really, a person asking adequate compensation for their skills used must really get on the nerves of people like you, right? First lesson of running a business, save every coin you can get, even if it's at the expense of everyone but you. I hope that squeezed penny is worth enough to spend eternity in hell. Any clue as to who killed Spiegel, my chef? I'm on the case like a rooster looking for a hen. Meanwhile, can you tell me if there's any theft? Theft? Yes. Since the murder was an accident, the culprit might have had a different goal than when he infiltrated. No, I don't think so. I empty the cash register every day before closing the restaurant. So no money theft? What about supplies? I just checked the inventory thinking the same thing, but I did not find anything missing. So the culprit broke in, accidentally killed the chef and stole nothing? What was this guy's goal?
Welcome. Welcome indeed. Table for one?
Usually yes, but I'm on a case right now, so you can drop the waiter routine.
I'm afraid I can't. If you come in as a customer in the future, my tip is at stake here.
Why? Don't you get a salary?
This is minimum is legally allowed, but in return I'm allowed to keep all the tips given.
Sounds like a flawed system since it depends on the number of customers and the number of waiters every day.
More waiters? That miser? Never. As for the customers, they're enough to the point where it's sustainable for me.
So what will you do when the number of customers drop?
Well, I heard the Jolly Waterfall is nice at this time of year, especially when you see it at a height to the ground. Well,
If you do make the choice someday, let me know so I can join you.
Deal. See you at the Jolly Fall soon, since the chef has died and customers will now drop dramatically.
What can you tell me about the chef?
Do you want the respect of the dead version or the real version?
Real, I guess.
The guy was a slave driver. He made me work harder than necessary.
Yes, the busboy did say he trained you guys like a military sergeant.
Yes, but it wasn't necessary. We're a small buffet restaurant. We're not even paid that much.
So he takes his job very seriously. What would happen if someone...
disobeys? Then you better get ready to face his wrath. The guy became a war machine when you break a rule.
Your busboy didn't seem to mind.
Of course he won't. He's diligent. Problem is for normal people like me. Just a simple waiter. But ever since he joined, every day feels like war. As if I'm a soldier in the very messy battlefield of rice and pasta.
I see. Thanks for the colorful picture. I already checked the dead body. I was Spiegel, the chef, as a person. Oh, professional, hardworking, and diligent about his job. He was one of the best chefs to ever grace this restaurant. I see. What can you tell me about the chef's history? He used to work at a very fancy luxury resort before coming here. He had tens of chefs under his command. Really? Why did he leave then? He didn't. He was let go because of his age. He wanted to work more, but was forced to retire despite his protests. Retired? That man doesn't look that old. You sure that was the reason? Well, that's what he told me anyway. I didn't bother delving deep as he did good work and accepted the salary offered. Thanks for the info. Now, where can I find a first-class chef who's retired but still wants to work, for minimum wage, of course? We already talked about this.
We already talked about the chef. We already talked about the chef. We already talked about Special. See you at the Jolly Falls.
Alright. I should collect more clues before discussing theories with the clown. What was the chef like when he was alive? I'm not sure. He never spoke of it. He barely had time to talk due to the torture. Okay, what else is there? Locked. Locked. There's gotta be something that I'm missing. I already checked the dead body. What the? What's with this door? How do you open it? Who should I ask about it? I think that guy was David? David, the owner, probably knows how to open this door. If he doesn't, And it's going to get very claustrophobic in here. Did you get confused by the double-cylinder lock we installed? The what now? Are you speaking in tongues? Are you possessed? Hey, clown, get out of there. But I'm being in the bathroom here. No, I'm talking about this lock. It is embedded in the door and can be unlocked from both sides as long as one has the key. So I can't lock someone in as long as they have the key? This is a terrible design for prison doors. This is a restaurant, though. Only the chef and I have these keys. You can also opens all the cabinets in here. Not many locks, but only one key for all? Isn't that a security risk? Like I said, this is a restaurant. The only thieves we usually get are small animals trying to get food. I see. You said only you and the chef had a copy each. Why'd you give him one? He sometimes gets inspiration in the middle of the night and comes to my house demanding a key for access to the kitchen here. So you made a duplicate for him. Yes, although today, he had another inspiration before closing, so he stayed behind and promised to close it when he left. One more question. How many people know how to use this lock and key? It's getting steadily famous. So many people should know. Even the waiter and the busboy should know how to use it. I see. Can I have your key then? I might need to search some drawers. Sure, there you go. There are only 2 keys and I have 1 key. Then where the other key is should be very obvious. Hey, wait a second. Ghost don't pee. What exactly are you doing? You're right. What the hell is coming out of me then? Alright, checked. Wait, did you check him for a key? What am I looking for? The chef was given his own key, right? Let's see if he has it. As I feared, his key is missing. He was not aware of it since he stayed after work. This looks like a planned infiltration. I should ask another criminal expert about this. Are you done peeing or whatever the hell you were doing? I have some questions about the break-in. Okay, lay it on me. A few minutes later. The lock is complicated and the chef's key is missing. That's the gist of it. Well then, isn't it obvious? This was an inside job. An inside job? Your culprit knew how the locks worked and also the fact that the chef had a key. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. Good point, but it couldn't have been the owner since he had the key all along. So it narrows it down to the waiter and the busboy, huh? I love it when the room is closing in on the guilty one. But that still leaves 2 suspects. I will have to narrow it down to 1. Otherwise the door won't open again. There are many letters here, but I don't have the time to go through all of them. There are many books here, but I don't have the time to go through all of them. Alright, well, there's only 1 clue that I have, which means I have very few options left.
I believe in our educational system. There's just no way they're soulless monsters who feed on kids like me.
See you at the Jolly Fall soon. Okay. Penny saved is a penny earned. Okay. Already talked about this. Gotta find something. Alright, check the door. Already checked all the food. It's a metal serving tray. This is related to a clue, but which one? Huh. Why is that specific one? The serving tray is a different colored one from the others. Oh, okay, it's on the wrong side of the room. Got it. Oh, from that side of the tables. Why is it here? This tray looks a bit bent. Looks sturdy too. Why was it damaged? Such a bend could only be achieved with great impact. Even gravity couldn't bend it this much. Which means... Like I thought. Small blood splatters. This is the murder weapon. This is used to bash the chef. You're a waiter.
Huh? Why are you carrying that tray around? Are you hungry?
But the chef died and all the food is from yesterday. No, I think this is what was used to bash your chef's skull. What can you tell me about this tray?
Gladly. This tray is used by me, the waiter, to bring the food from the buffet table to the customers.
Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of the buffet system?
Let me clarify. I meant the customers who are either old or handicapped. Regular customers can also use my services for a small fee.
I see. I want to ask you about this tray's color. Why are the trays in black and white? Is this an aesthetic thing, or...?
Black trays are exclusively used for non-vegetarian food. It is made for the convenience of vegetarians, vegans, and people with allergies. Usually, non-veg customers will sit on the left side of the room and the vegetarians to the right.
I see. So the killer used the white tray to strike the chef and put the tray on the wrong side? If that's true, then the only reason the killer would put the plate on the wrong side was because he panicked. He panicked since the chef died, which could mean he ran off before he accomplished his goal, whatever that was. What you got there? A tray? Planning on eating some food while you investigate? Isn't that yesterday's food? Nah, this is the murder weapon. This is what was used to bash the chef's head in. Really? Now that I look closely, it does look a bit bent. There are also some blood spots on it. What's your opinion about it as a professional killer? This is definitely the job of an amateur since he did not bring a weapon of his own while infiltrating. An amateur. What else? It's also obvious that your culprit is stupid. Cold-hearted? Why? The victim was definitely alive for a couple of minutes after his head was bashed in, but the area around him is undisturbed. The culprit didn't even try to help, right? He smashed in his head and went about his business. Yes, but it also brings forth an interesting theory. What is it? The victim probably knew the culprit. Really? How are you sure? I'm not, which is why it's a theory. Amateurs are rarely cold-blooded killers. He probably didn't want the chef to identify him. You think he was one of these guys? Yo ho ho! Isn't that your job to find out? True. But thanks for the info anyway. Okay, check real quick. Special, the head chef, was found dead by being struck to the back of his head with a blunt object. The victim died accidentally as he hit his head harshly at the victim's table corner when he was hit in the back of the head. This is manslaughter. According to the owner, nothing was stolen since the cash drawer is emptied by him every day before closing. Even the food and supplies are accounted for. A white bent metal serving tray with blood splatters on it was found hidden in plain sight on a dining table. Is the murder weapon with which Spiccial was hit. It seems the culprit knew that the chef was gravely injured but did not help him out in any way. The culprit put the tray on the wrong table because he panicked after his attack killed the chef, and he probably ran off before he could accomplish his goal. The doors have a double-cylinder lock, which locks from both sides. The key also opens the drawers and cabinets. Only the owner and chef have the keys. The chef's key is missing. It was probably stolen by the culprit without the chef realizing because he stayed after closing to try new recipes. The suspect list was narrowed down to the waiter and the busboy since they were the only ones who can steal the key and knew how the locks worked. The chef, Spiccial, was hardworking and disciplined. He ran the chef's kitchen like a military camp. According to David, the chef worked in a luxury resort and had many chefs under him, but was forced to retire due to old age. The chef makes everyone work too hard relative to their income, and gets frustrated whenever someone ignores or disobeys him, according to the waiter. And the waiter or the busboy, huh? One is an idiot surviving on tips, and the other is an educated idiot. We already discussed about this. Hey, I have a very obvious question. What was the culprit's goal? goal? Yeah, I mean, now we know that the culprit did not mean to kill the chef, but why did he come here for then? Money was also not the goal, since the owner draws all the money from the cash register every day, so we can rule out theft too. My brain is melting at this mystery. Ghosts don't have brains. And maybe the culprit doesn't have one either. What do you mean? What if the culprit is still carrying something on him? What if the key is still in the pockets of one of the two suspects? And that's a possibility. How will you search them without alerting them? I won't search them. I'll ask someone else to do that. You can go through objects and people, right? You can search them for the key. Yo ho ho! That's a great idea. Sometimes I forget I'm a ghost since I'm not used to it. Also, I'll need to search the place too. If the culprit ran off before he could complete his objective, then there's a chance his objective is still here. I just need to identify it. There are a lot of letters kept here. Reading through all of them would take time I do not have. I should pick one that seems relevant. The chef is a professional and tried out many new recipes, so this letter looks relevant. This letter is written in Balboan language. I can read this because I was required to learn in the academy. Respected Chef Spiegel, we represent the Lovegood Confectionery Company and we would like to make you an offer. We had the pleasure of eating the cake you baked for the buffet restaurant and we feel that it has potential in the market. We want to offer you a huge royalty payment for the exclusive rights of the recipe. We hope you'll consider this offer and meet us at your earliest convenience. This is interesting. I wonder if someone can tell me what happened with the offer. There are many books here. Which one's related to the case? What if the objective was money? Except the person didn't want the cash, but it's ledger. As I thought. I can't understand these tables at all. Damn you, maths. If only there was a smarty pants around who could understand it. Hey, you. You're smart, right? I don't mean real smart, but book smart. Do you want my help, or simply want to insult me? Both. I want you to look at this ledger and decipher it for me. You want me to decipher this ledger? Why? Is it in a coded language? No, I'm just mathematically challenged. Please respect my handicap. Alright, give me the ledger in a few minutes. Few minutes later. Done. I can safely say there's nothing wrong with the accounts. Everything is accounted for. Really? Yes. I also can't believe we bring chickens from that famous poultry. Famous poultry? You mean Wencha's? Yes, that one. Look here. No wonder it tastes so good. Yeah. Don't shove that thing in my face and... Huh? Wait. What's this? What's wrong? This price. Didn't Hope say that the Wench's chickens are tasty, healthy, and moderately cheap? Wench's chickens are moderately priced. What the hell is with this rate per chicken? Isn't that too high? Really? I wasn't aware. Does that mean someone is selling the chickens to the owner at a higher rate? Maybe. Or maybe there's a whole different thing going around. Thanks anyway. Keep our little talk a secret for now. My lips are sealed tighter than a pickles jar. I found this letter addressed to Special. What happened with this offer? Oh, this. He rejected it, obviously. Rejected? Why? Because he loved the job more than the money, which is why I could afford his salary. Besides, the offer came from a subsidiary of an old job of his. Old job? You mean from the luxury resort? Yes, he was already forced to retire, but they still sought his recipes. It made him mad. He rejected their offer downright. I see. What happened after that?
Nothing special as far as I know. Even if it did, he didn't tell me about it at least.
I see. Thanks for the info. I think that was all I could find. I should meet up with the clown to discuss if he found the key or not now. What's up? Tell me you found the key on one of them. It's already running late. Adam might be coming home any second.
Yo ho ho! Of course I found it. Your killer is...
What? Why are you whispering? You're a ghost. No one except me can hear you anyway.
Ah, you're right. The killer who has the key is...
I heard you the first time. I just wanted to point out the whispering.
So, should we arrest him and go? Should be a piece of cake knowing he has the key on him.
Unfortunately, it's not that easy since I'm just a civilian here. I need to make a convincing case to those two. And I need to be fast about it too. Unless I want to give Ada an excuse to destroy the universe. Eh? You solved the case? It's not even evening. I hope not. I have to catch a boat back to Rydia and I can't miss it no matter what.
Eh? Really? Rydia's police is really fast in its work. That's because this cop had a helping hand from a ghost. Yeah, ha ha.
Again, you're a ghost. You don't have hands to help out with.
The killer was found. Really? Who is it?
Hold on. I want a detailed report of what you found first, and... It's one of them here.
What?
Dregg, you can't just... I'm sorry. I'm really in a hurry. You can look closely at the evidence later. Just let me make the culprit confess. I should have known better than to trust someone who Ada likes. He's crazy too. Is this case where that's crazy simple? You guys were too exhausted to solve it yourselves.
You better start explaining then before I put you in prison for obstructing police work.
Fine. Let's start with the crime itself. First of all, the chef's death wasn't murder. It was manslaughter.
What?
How can you be so sure? The culprit's objective was to knock out the victim, but the hit made him fall and he hit the table. He hit the table's corner and bled to death. You can find the damaged table corner and blood on it just by looking. Really?
Alright, I'll check it out. Why do you think it was one of them? Are you being serious? Why would I kill my low-salaried professional tier chef?
Yeah, man, leave us alone. What did we do to you? I can't go to jail for a crime I didn't commit. My tips will run dry. The culprit is one of them because of this item. The doors have locks embedded in them, and only the owner and the chef had the keys. The owner's key is now in my possession, and the killer stole the other key from the chef yesterday.
Then, you think it was them because they worked with the chef and had a chance to steal the key.
Now, wait a minute. Why would I steal the key when I already have one? You're right. You didn't steal it. It was one of these two. No need to act so surprised. It's obvious you knew the layout of the place and also how the lock worked.
Wait, which one are you talking to?
Isn't it obvious? I'm talking to...
Yo ho ho! He's going to say the waiter since I found the key on him.
I'm talking to... Dang. I forgot their names. I'm talking to you, Jiminy, the bus boy. No need to act so surprised. It's obvious you knew the layout of the place and also knew how the lock worked.
What?
What the hell? Why? The key is with Goran, the waiter.
Me? But the key is with Goran. Me?
That's what I've been saying, and... Huh? Wait a second. How did he know?
I know, but I'm curious as to how you knew.
I'd seen Goran keep it in his pocket. What are you saying? I didn't steal the key. Here, check my pocket. The key? It's really in my pocket?
Why the hell are you surprised? It was in your pocket. Because it was kept in his pocket by the real criminal, Jiminy.
This is absurd. You can't pin a crime on me without evidence. I know my rights.
I know you're smart, Jiminy. The special kind that's also stupid when it comes to real world. I don't have time for your games, so I'll start by explaining why Goran can't be the killer. It was painfully obvious that the culprit's motive was money.
Money, right?
Then, then doesn't Goran fit the profile more since he's dirt poor and relies on tips in a buffet restaurant? Hey, I resent that. I mean, it's true, but you shouldn't say it. You're right, but you're missing 2 points. One is that the cash register is emptied before closing every night. And both of you knew this fact, so stealing it was not the plan. Wait, you mentioned 2 points. Yes, the second point is that Goran is stupid. Do you really need to point it out? I know I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but relax. That's the reason why you're not the criminal.
How so? Explain it properly.
The objective of this culprit was the ledger. The recipe. The culprit wanted the recipe of the cake to sell it to the confectionery company for the royalty reward. And? It's Goran who's poor, and you also need money, Jiminy. Don't you have a student loan to pay back? But what does Goran being stupid have to do with it? His stupidity directly contradicts with this evidence. The letter? What about it? The letter has a very interesting point. The language. The letter's in Balboan language. The idiot Goran doesn't know it, obviously, but the super smart academy student can, right? I'm sorry. Too fast. Dude, you admitted too fast. Have some courage. There was no solid evidence against you. That's because he's stupid in a smart way. All his book knowledge couldn't withstand the guilt of reality. The guilt of reality of killing a man. It was an accident. I just wanted the recipe of the cake, but I didn't know he would die.
My killer is found. I am at peace. In hell.
You did it. There's the door. Let's go.
Dregg, thank you. I now know why Ada trusts you, and...
That's great. I'll leave it to you. I must go now. My ride is here. See ya. Hold on. Hey, wait a second. Aren't you in too much of a hurry?
He's right. You almost forgot the cake.
Oh, shit. You're right. Hey, you can't take that. That's evidence. Think of it as payment for my services. Adios.
Quick, say something true. That's the only way the door will allow us to travel, after all.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. One more crime is being committed here. The owner, David, is committing tax fraud by writing off his supplies more costly than it is to pocket money. Check his ledgers. Tax that miser. I must go now. I still have a lot of things to do for Ada's birthday.
He just solved the case and ran out the door.
I can explain. If I go to jail, does my student loan get nullified? Man, that Dregg is crazy but efficient. We got true criminals for the price of one.
Yes. It's as if I was looking at another Ada.
Boss?
Nothing. I just had an idea. It seems the Emperor might get his wish fulfilled after all.
Love is like a spark in the pitch black darkness. Once it takes hold, it spreads like a disease, infecting the infinite darkness. And before you know it, it opens the door to a whole new world. A whole new world of pain and suffering. Isn't that right, my other half? So you remember now? There was nothing to remember, since I was already aware of everything. Really? So, you've been simply running away? Run away? Where was I supposed to go? I simply stopped moving. How is that different? Since you stopped moving, the others kept moving forward, and the end result was the same, regardless of your decision. Of course it's different. Moving forward or backward is a decision. I didn't move because I couldn't make a decision. I was scared of making decisions. I started overthinking,
everything, to the point where it froze me in place. Huh? Seriously? The Arcana? Scared of making decisions? All because of a breakup? Breakup? No. It was due to the broken trust. Trust? Have you ever believed in something to the point where it becomes faith? Nah, you were that part of Arcana. I am just her madness and distorted mind. I know. And when that faith is broken, she split us into two, to cope. So, that's why you refused to fuse back? Because the crybaby is not done coping? I guess not. Then, I'm curious. What is Dregg to you? I'm not sure. Not sure? We have kids. How can you not be sure? The kids are of you, and the Dregg of that timeline. We are nothing. Nothing? Are you sure? Because from what I'm seeing, you have moved forward without realizing, and he's the one walking by your side, pulling you forward. I don't think I can love Dregg. Ever. What? He may have appealed to Arcana's madness and distortions, but I'm not you. I am Arcana's heart. And Arcana's heart will never beat for someone, ever again. Oh, you sweet little thing. It doesn't matter. What are you? You don't get it. He is someone who has accepted death. So? Not just the death of the body, but of his soul as well. Even many divines have a hard time doing that. You want to break his heart? I have news for you. He doesn't have one. Sages are people who have abandoned emotions. Then, what does he love us with? Who knows? It's not a heart. It's not even his soul, which makes it much more of a mystery. What does he love us with? Any idea? Huh, Ada? I don't... Huh? Ada? Ada?
Ada!
Eh?
Ada!
Huh? What? Dregg?
You okay? You've been kind of staring blankly since you came inside and sat down despite me calling to you.
I'm fine. What's up?
Do you know what day it is today?
Monday, I think?
What? No.
Eh? It's not Monday? Are you sure?
Eh? I mean, it is Monday, but... screw it. Lights off!
Surprise! What the... Why are the... Yeah!
What? Wait! Ugh.
Eh? What? Happy birthday, Ada! Eh? Oh, right. Today's my birthday. Father, why are you on the floor? I thought we were supposed to hide before saying happy birthday.
Gah. I think you dislocated my shoulder.
I thought it was a surprise attack. Since, you turned out the lights and everyone was yelling.
I did warn you not to surprise her. You're lucky it was just dislocated.
Eh? You guys are here too?
We had to come. Dregg personally invited us to this party in Scion last week. That's some dedication.
Huh? You've been planning this for over a week?
Nah, I just learned about your birthday this morning. I went through time and invited them. Eh? Dude, I get that you feel to show your manly side, but couldn't you have come up with a better excuse for this?
You went back in time? That would have ended dangerously for a person who doesn't even know how old she is. Oh, I can check that for you. Ah! Why? Because you're a man. Eh?
Sage, my friend, you have much to learn.
Happy birthday, Aunt Ada. I aspire to be like you one day. And I aspire to not be like Uncle Dregg. I'm a Sigma male to the end. Where do kids learn such words from? From school. Mada, I made a card for you. Why, thank you. And thanks to everyone as well for wishing me on my birthday.
Happy birthday, Ada. You've come a long way.
You've gained so many new people in your life. I'm kind of proud.
I'm just here for the cake, though.
And I'm here to see Dregg crash and burn. Happy birthday? Can I go back to hell now, please? What the... Did anyone else feel a very cold breeze as if something passed through?
Wow, you really invited everyone?
Yeah. There's more. Look up, through the roof window.
Eh? What is it? All I see are the stars in the clear sky.
Didn't you notice? Look closely.
Now that you mention it, the number of stars is more than usual.
That's because they aren't stars, but are little angels.
Eh? Really?
They can't come down without causing some sort of catastrophic event, so they're wishing you happy birthday from afar.
You really did invite everyone. You didn't seem surprised by the fact that I acknowledged them as my little angels. You always knew? Know that I knew?
Of course. I'm not a sleazebag who chases after someone who has no memory of me.
This doesn't mean I'm going to fall in love with you, though.
I know.
But you will not stop trying, right?
Right. Because I'm not following my heart. Or my soul.
And where are you following?
I'm not sure myself. But it keeps screaming at me not to abandon you. Even if you abandon me.
I wonder where this path will take us on which we walk. Or to be accurate, where you're bringing me along.
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just enjoying the journey. To wherever we're going.
Enjoying the journey, huh? Maybe I should try it too.
Let's start with cutting the cake. I believe everyone is looking at us weirdly, having no idea what we're talking about.
Yes, let's go. This cake is huge.
Do you like it? The chef who made it was murdered soon after baking it. I thought it would be appropriate.
Cake with a dark story? Of course I love it.
Eh? Hold up. Isn't this a cake from 1 week ago? How is it so fresh? Ada.
Ah, is this cake evidence? Can you at least blow the candles before...
Here. Envelope.
Eh? What's this?
Your transfer letter. To the Rydian Police Department.
Eh? I don't...
Ada. You belong here.
I... Thank you.
Good riddance.
Aw, Duke. Now who'll put up with your nonsense?
My nonsense? It's the other way around, idiot. Ah, good. I'm not late.
Eh?
Happy birthday, madam. I hope you like traitors stuffed with bread and roasted to perfection. Enjoy.
Did a chicken just serve me another chicken as food?
What? What the hell? You get used to this kind of stuff around us. But I don't want to. Alright, the candles are almost out. Hurry up and blow them.
Oh, right. Don't forget to make a wish. A wish, huh? I have just the one. I wish that all my kids will one day find their path in this universe.
Eh? Isn't that a weird wish? All our kids already have their careers set.
Yes, all our kids, but not all of mine.
What? Oh, am I late to the party? Eh? Dr. Sai? I didn't invite you.
Ah, you're finally here. My first ever created soul, with Void as the father. Lucifer Morningstar.
Why is the chef in hell? I definitely wasn't asking that question, but okay.